And welcome everybody to the 2,000 Miles from the Totem Pole podcast. I am Cat Collins, musician, singer, songwriter, barbecue specialist. And I'm here with Zen.
Hey, and I am here with Cat Collins. I am an artist, a raconteur, and a woodblock musician. I sort of specialize in that. You know, went to Juilliard and everything.
Tell us about you went
I play mostly bass woodblock. Treble woodblock is kind of gay. It just is.
Right.
And not that I have anything against that, but I like having the heavy wood blocks and
of the wood block.
The smack of the wood blocks, yeah. And we don't get along very well with the cowbell people, the triangle people. The ones that do the little xylophones and things, they're cool. Yeah.
They're cool, right?
Yeah.
I hate when that triangle goes into like a lead part. You know?
Yeah. Oh my God, I know. But everything gets. I don't get a lot of leads myself. Kind of.
But bass players never do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Anyway, welcome Zen and welcome everybody to our podcast. We are now in our fourth
season,
fourth episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, the seasons are going by quick.
Man, I'm telling you, time flies when you're old.
Absolutely. So good to see you and hear you.
Yeah. Good to connect.
Yeah, and I wanted to start off this week's episode with size doesn't matter, right? Or actually not about size, right? Because it's not about size. But the reason I wanted to is to talk about, because you and I are brothers, relativity. Right?
Relativity.
Right.
Ooh, okay.
So, beach ball.
Beach ball.
is large. And we'll get to that story, too. Beach ball. Beach ball, right, is, you look at it, and it's fairly a decent size or whatever, but you put it next to a golf ball, and it's large, right?
Right.
The golf ball is small, right? But if you compare the beach ball to Earth is large, right?
Right. Yes, relativity is, or the relativeness of things is kind of interesting. For instance, if you have a glass of milk, fresh out of the refrigerator. Boy, that's tasty.
Good. I thought you were going to say the cow.
Fresh out of the cow. And you let it sit for a little bit. It's cold.
Yeah.
But it's just room temperature. Your hamburger, on the other hand, if it comes to you and it's room temperature, it's cold. But wait.
This is something that always bothered you.
It does. It always bothers me. No. If it comes out of the refrigerator, it's cold, but it sits and it's now warm.
Right. Don't let your milk
get warm.
And then
the hamburger is cold, but they're the same temperature.
Right. Oh.
They're room temperature. So is room hot or is room cold? And by the way, this week's episode is brought to you by Room.
Room. The place for people. I don't know.
No, that's good. If nobody's in the room, does it exist? No, I don't know. If a tree falls on a room,
does anybody
will the Roomba clean it up?
Oh, yes.
No, I don't know.
Roomba.
Yeah, but okay. So room is a good concept to have sponsor for the show, because I have room. I have a bunch of room, and then I have areas where I have no room. So I don't fill my house with room. I have areas where I have room, even though it has rooms.
Now that in itself is interesting because you have, let's say you build a very large room, right?
Right.
And then throw a wall in. Now,
right.
You have a small room within a large room.
Right.
Or you could have half and half, I guess. But
yeah, but now you have smaller. Both rooms are small.
Right.
Wait, only one room existed. But wait, I'm lost.
Yeah, only one room existed before. But now you have two rooms.
You know, I think that's how room makes its profit. Is you buy a large room, but they're willing to sell you a bunch of little rooms at twice the price.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's how room makes their money.
Gotcha.
I mean,
so could you buy small rooms in bulk and then take all the walls out and make one large room?
Yeah, it's called warehouse.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you could. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. So
relativity. Get back to that.
Yeah. So I was going to. Okay, let's go back to Earth. Right. Earth is very large. Right.
Right.
But then you throw Sun next to it.
Yeah.
Now Sun is large and Earth is so. In my head, right, and I've thought this over and over and over. Right, is there really ever large and small, right? So if you go as big as, I'm going to go as big as the largest thing I know, the universe, right?
Okay, yeah.
There's bound to be something out there larger than the universe, and maybe we're just a piece of it, you know?
So what is a collection of universes? Is it a multiverse?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Collection. That reminds me of collections of animals, right?
Right. Oh, so a collection of universes, I guess, is a multiverse of universes? That just doesn't sound... It's got to be like a bevy of universes.
Right. I like that.
Or a curation of universes.
Oh. Not like a murder of universes.
No. Well, yeah, that's all right.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, but the universe is mostly space.
By
far, it's mostly space. I mean, when you think of the size of the Earth, you think of the size of the Sun. It's dwarfed by the comparison of the distance between those two. I mean,
wow. Well, you just made me realize something.
Mm-hmm.
I said earlier that size doesn't matter, but size is matter. It's matter.
No.
It's all about matter. Oh, it's not?
Oh,
it's not.
Yes and no. In other words, size is, distance is not. But can you have an occupied space of vacuum? This is a huge vacuum.
But nature abhors a vacuum.
Nature does.
Right. Yeah. Hey, so how is it? So you blow so much air into a beach ball. And it's all gas. It's all gas in there, right? Yet. Okay. So now we're down to atomic, which is very small. But is our universe just an atom somewhere else?
Right. Or is it just the space occupied by something very huge?
Very large.
Very large.
Like rock people.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So does size depend on human? In other words, when we measure size, it's the human that's doing the measuring. Therefore, without the human, size is irrelevant.
Ah.
So Yeah, so what in distance or space or whatever is irrelevant? Yeah, I'll say that twice.
What is actually relevant?
Everything that's not irrelevant.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my gosh, we have divided the universe into two parts.
Oh,
Relevant
if only
and
Michio
irrelevant.
Kaku could hear us now.
I know. Yes, there are billions and billions of stars.
Oh man, I used to watch that all the time.
Oh my God!
In fact,
Me too.
I watched it all over. We're talking about Cosmos, in case anybody wants to know. Yeah. Billions and billions of stars.
I saw a cartoon that showed Carl Sagan as a little boy, and he's laying on the field, and he's looking up, and he goes, "There must be thousands of those."
Oh, that's hysterical.
So relativity, but that's an interesting thing too, in that, you know, they talk about the universe expanding, right?
Right.
But the universe is expanding in all directions, including around us.
Right.
So it's the fact that it's relative. We can't notice that the distance between us and us as a planet and the sun has increased because our rulers increased with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But that space is expanding. In other words, it's not just way out there that's expanding. Space is expanding as we grow larger.
Right. Well, you know what, and is it a possibility that we get to the certain point where the universe has grown to the point where the tearing of the outer parts of the universe just go, you know what I mean, like a bubble?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Is that
the beginning of other universes?
Right. Or are there other universes all around that are yet to pop?
Yeah. Right. Oh. And what if one pops and makes us pop? We're a bubble. We're just a bubble.
That.
Hey, stop that. Hey, so have you seen the new pictures of NASA's that NASA sent back?
Oh. Yeah.
I'm like.
Yeah. It's delicious.
We're geeks.
Oh, absolutely. They're just beautiful pictures, just amazing. I mean, and these are the 13.5 billion year old light that's reaching us.
Right.
That's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird because now you have to get into the thought of time-space continuum. Mm-hmm. That, it's hard for me, but at the same time, I think, time. When you talk about time, it's the human that puts time into everything, right?
Right. That not just puts time into everything, but makes it a always moving forward thing.
Yeah, that's what I do with my barbecue specialism.
You always must move forward with the barbecue space.
Right.
Everything should be something space. I in my woodblock space, I make music. In your barbecue space, you assess time. Wait, I forgot.
Oh no, it takes time.
It takes time.
Well, two things. It takes time to learn more and more about being a barbecue specialist, and sometimes it takes time to make the barbecue taste better.
Yeah, and those can work in conjunction with each other.
Yeah, absolutely. So, time is that thing that a brain thinks about, right? Maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe it's just something we make up.
Right. Yeah, so that's exactly it, because, I tend to try to reduce things to dog level. When I reduce things to dog level, does a dog conceive of time?
I like that.
Probably not. I mean,
to an extent. maybe.
Okay, yeah.
No, I know, because Juno is always like, it's time for my treat.
Oh, without a doubt, it is time to eat. Yeah. Oh, or even go to bed. I mean, it's like the dogs, they get antsy. Well, you're staying up late. What's going on? What's going on? Well, aren't we gonna, the bed? Remember? Remember that part?
We did that yesterday. Remember?
And before that. Okay, I have a game for you, sir.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Because
yes, I am.
All right, we have a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny this or that. That or this. This is a this or that. These are this or that questions.
Wait, so my answers are always going to be this or that?
Yeah, well, your answers are always going to be one of two choices.
Okay. Oh, I get you.
Okay. Wait. Okay, Terry, this or that?
I'm going to go with tick tock, that. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. This or that? Bad haircut or bad dye job?
Oh. Bad haircut. What?
Okay.
Well, wait. Hold on.
Well, let's remember Dad with his mustache.
Right.
That was a bad dye job.
Okay. Oh, okay. Got it.
But it was okay because he just looked a little more like Hitler. All right. Pineapple pizza or candy corn?
This. I'm going to go with that.
Oh, okay. This will be first and that second?
Well, oh, no, I don't. I'm not sure how I'm answering this. So.
All right. I guess the idea is you have to eat them.
Oh, okay. So, what I would take over another, right?
Right, or preference. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Exactly. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm not that bright, Zen. So
you are that bright.
Just stay with me here.
You're too bright for your own good, little mister. Okay, so pineapple pizza or candy corn?
Yeah, I'll do the pineapple pizza.
Yeah, me too. I mean, come on. Right. Candy corn just sucks.
Not big on that pineapple pizza, but sometimes it's actually good. Whatever.
It could be good. Right. You add a little ham. I can take it. Okay. Talking pets or talking babies?
Talking pets.
I know. They're so cute. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Winning the lottery or finding your soulmate?
Oh. I don't know. Finding my soulmate.
Well, see, it's kind of not fair because you have.
Well, right?
Yeah.
Good point.
So
well, now I want to do winning the lottery.
Exactly, because you found your soulmate and she wants to spend money. Exactly. All right. Misquoted movies or mistaken lyrics?
Mistaken lyrics. They're always funnier.
They are. Absolutely. Test the waters or dive in the deep end?
That's a good one.
It's a toughie.
Yeah. Test the waters.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a cautious kind of guy.
Well, but think of yourself around the pool. No horseplay. Rule number 1, obey all rules. Rule 2 is no horseplay. So you're going to kind of dip toe, probably in the low end.
Yeah.
In the low end. For some reason, I don't like immersing
slowly.
Slowly, yeah. It's like get it fucking over with.
Gotcha.
Just do
it.
Right. But you're maybe more cautious than I, which is interesting to learn about you. Okay, glass half full or glass half empty? Bleh.
Half. Just half. I would, I'd like to say that I'm a glass half full kind of person, but constantly I'm like, oh, I've only got half a beer. So that's like, oh, I'm already thinking about the next one, right?
Right, right. Okay, sneezing or coughing?
Sneezing. It's so much
Sneezing's
funnier.
better. Well, and sneezing has that uh, kind of orgasmic quality to it. Coughing is just rough.
True.
You know,
true. Coughing is like It's, every time you sneeze, your asshole puckers, and that's great.
yeah, it's a whole body thing. Sneezing or cough? Oh, I said that.
Oh, you said
air guitar or air drums?
Oh God. I mean, no, this is good because air guitar, of course, everyone's gonna say, right? But I
Yeah.
myself, I'm doing the air drums. I'm like,
I do
and
air
I'm not a
drums.
drummer.
No. Wait, and by the way, our intro song, I was going to mention that I really like the drums that, come in seriously late. Go ahead and let the bass do what it's going to do. Give you the start of the movement, start the wave going back, and then the drums hit. It was good. It's good. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. By the way, you can you can tell your friend that little device that people keep in their homes. I don't want to say it because our last podcast screwed me up all the time while I was listening to it.
Me too.
You can ask her, though, to play that song 2,000 Miles from the Totem Pole.
Oh,
yeah.
really? I'm
You
gonna do it
can.
right now.
She,
Don't.
She can't. Don't. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that's good. Huh. All right.
There's another song you can actually get on there, too. But those are the only two I ever published.
Oh, man. But you're
Right.
such a musical guy.
Yeah, so are you.
Well, but I never... No, I did. And it will eventually get to my one song.
Tutti Frutti.
No. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's that. No, it's called Taco in a Puddle.
Oh, love it.
All right. But anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Robots or dinosaurs?
Oh, God. You really thought about this. This is good.
It's tough.
It's tough. I'm going to go with dinosaurs. I'm a nature kind of guy.
Okay. And is that a sort of a nature versus technology?
Yeah, I
question?
don't like robot dinosaurs.
No.
Oh, nature versus technology? Yeah, man, they're hand in hand, man. We don't know what's out there.
Yeah, but you took dinosaurs, so you go with nature.
Yeah, back when
Robots
I was
are
in college, I took dinosaur, but
Yes, brought to you by Room. Yes, I took
the only place where they're standing.
right.
Anyway.
Okay, boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
I'm a brief guy.
Yeah,
There's
briefs.
too much floppage going on in a boxer.
Yeah, I know. I have to admit, I like my clothes tight, right?
Yep.
Even though
High and tight. That's
Yep,
what
high
you
and
like.
tight. Even though my nuts are up in my neck, like,
That's okay.
I'm
We
like,
can swallow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I always swallow.
Swallow too. Okay, speeding ticket or parking ticket?
Damn, these are good. Speeding ticket. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel cooler.
It's the seriousness of the offense.
Yeah. I feel
Parking ticket.
cooler, you know. Hey, well, I was speeding.
Exactly. Yeah. What are you in for? Parking ticket.
Nobody parking.
Nobody likes that.
Yeah, right.
All right.
What are you in for? Hey.
Comedian in a serious film or serious actor in a comedy film?
Wow. That's great. I really prefer a comedian in a comedy film, but I would have to say, I love to see a comedic actor play a serious role and do well.
Well, and I think that's implied in that whole thing, because you don't want to see them fail.
Right. Right, exactly.
A serious actor in a comedy film is going to fail epically. But I'm sort of with you. The comedian in a serious film can be it opens your eyes up to, expands their humanity, I think. And it's just a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
All right,
especially if it's a good drama. Anyway.
Yeah. Last one, silly hats or silly socks?
Silly socks.
Yeah. That's they're all silly.
They're all silly, right? But I don't know. The silly hat's pretty good. Do you like my hat?
Yes, I do not like your hat. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you remember that. Not to change the subject or anything, but
no, we never do.
I'm going to do my neighbor across the street wants me to read to her child. Right, and I'm going to do a little
voice
reading
for that. Yeah,
thank you. I'm going to do a little reading for him, and I wanted to read one of my favorite books, right, which is On Beyond Zebra.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
A great book, and I just talked to her the other day, and she was like, "Oh, couldn't find it. I forgot. They took it off the list." Basically of decent books. They stopped publishing On Beyond Zebra because there's a part in it. I think it's the Snee and the Sneedle thing, and they have a guy on. They have a. I gather he's Persian or Indian or something on a camel, and I think that's why. I think that's why. But there's that part of the book. This is what cracks me up. That part of the book made me feel, as a child, a little more worldly. Like, I wanted to explore that. Oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But
that's a good point, Terry. Yeah. The idea that some people see it as projecting a stereotype, and other people see it as a way to expand your ideas of what is and isn't, or accepted or not. Certainly we don't. It's funny. We want to stupidize in some way literature or even children's books, to the point where it's so bland that yes, it's an okay story, but I don't know.
But as a children's story, shouldn't you learn more about the world as opposed to dumb it down and learn less?
But an Arabian person or a Persian person on a camel, maybe. Well, he doesn't have Persian people just be driving a car, or Persian people making macaroni and cheese, so it's kind of limited in its scope already. So I don't know, that's a tough one. Okay, there's an extra point one. Oh, before I get on to that though, on Beyond Zebra was a children's book when I was a kid too,
right? And
it was. Mom had checked it out from the library. Oh, nice. And, so I read it in my room, and I read it. And the last page is, what do you think should be beyond zebra?
Oh, I forgot about that.
And so I got out my crayons, and I wrote right in the book. I made up stuff, and, this is what should be beyond, humph-humph-a-dumphers, or
right.
Yimmy yada you.
Right. My favorite was Quan for quandary.
Oh.
He taught me something. Okay, but anyway.
Yeah. So I soiled this library book, and I got in big trouble for it. Or at least in my child's mind,
Right,
I thought the book literally asked me to draw into what was my, and there was a blank page for that.
Right. It said.
It said. You don't understand, Mom. It
Right.
told me to do that. Should I never do what a book tells me to do? Well, if a book told you to jump in the lake, would you jump in the lake?
Well,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Probably. I would go toe by toe.
Exactly. Little bit test the water. Yeah. Okay, so there is a bonus question: loud neighbors or nosy neighbors?
Oh. What? Oh, I thought you said loud neighbors or noisy neighbors. Nosy.
Oh, no. Yeah. Ugly people or people who don't look good.
I'm gonna go with the loud neighbors, right?
Sorry. What, you're going with what?
I'm gonna go with the loud neighbors, right?
Okay.
Because that way I can be nosy.
Ooh.
But hey, Oh, I'm sorry. Who said that?
Who said what?
That was a question from
That was your bonus this or that question. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm sorry that took up so long. I didn't.
Oh
mean
no.
that.
This is great, but it does lead us right into children's stories.
For adults.
Yes.
Everybody quiet. Listen to the gather round, children. You know what that music means. It's time for adult children's very short stories. Today's story is called Curiosity. The little boy asked Dog, "How does it feel to have a tail?" "How does it feel to have fucking thumbs?" Dog replied, trying to light a cigar. "Oh, you're not supposed to curse," said the boy in a tattletale voice. They stared at each other, tensely quiet, for a moment. After some time, the boy mused, "I don't know. I've never thought about having thumbs." "Same thing here," said Dog. They didn't speak for the rest of the day. And that was Adult Children's Very Short Stories. Very good segue, sir.
Thank you.
Commendation. Boy, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
It just kind of worked out perfectly. I love it.
But see, that's why you're in charge. You're the Sarge in charge.
I'm lethargic. That's what.
Well,
in charge and lethargic.
You certainly get in the pool slowly, I'll say that.
I'm the sloth. That was a great story, and that's going to be one of our newest segments.
Yeah, I plan on having a regular segment of a little. They got to be short. They got to be for adults, and they're not always cursing.
I know, and it's great that the kids are just loving it. Hey, wake up over there. Anyway. Since we were talking about the news, or whatever. Right. And now this. Johnny Benjamin is a redneck. So, just wanted to let that in there.
All right. Well, that's
we have news too.
News flashes.
Yep.
That should be a regular thing too. Is have a news flash. Maybe have several at your beck and call, and bring out the one that's least appropriate.
I like that.
I don't know.
I was thinking about Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We're kind of designing this show as
yes.
as we speak.
Yes, we are. I was thinking about coming up with something about the weather, right? And because we should have, we should have the weather out there. Right. And I'm thinking, you know what? I figured out why they call it the weather.
Wait, why?
Because it's all about whether or not it's going to rain.
Whether or not you're going to sweat. Yeah.
Right. Anyway, yeah. So, dogs, right?
Right.
Your nice little story there about the dog. There's something I wanted to tell you last week about dogs, and we'll have a show. We'll have a show, I'm sure, on dogs and cats and the pets that we have, right? I have an issue, and I'm wondering if you have the same thing. Like when you refer to the front part, the front part of a dog, and I mean his limbs. Or her limbs, or whatever. The front part of the dog. Do you call them hands or feet?
Paws.
Do you always call them paws? I mean, think about it. Okay. Yeah.
Stinking paw off me, you ugly. No, if I did, well, the front would be hands, and the back would be feet.
Right. That's my thing. Right. So, but a lot of people just say, well, they're feet or whatever. But if I picture a dog with 4 feet, it's in my head, and it's the funniest picture I've ever seen, and I can't do it. So I have to call them hands or paws. Paws was good, but. I don't know. It was just something I was thinking about.
Yes.
So it is. It's not too late. I have a game too.
Okay.
Zen, and we're going to when I find that. We're just going to be all about games. Yeah. All right. So. This is a movie list, Zen.
Okay.
And there are 3 answers, right? Oh. Yes, I saw it, and yes, I like it. Or yes, I saw it, and yes, or no, I don't like it.
I'm already Wait.
So if I say a movie, you're like,
okay.
Yes, I saw it.
Okay.
No, I didn't like it, right?
Yeah.
Right. Because there's only 3 answers, because there's no, I didn't see it. Well, you can't really answer if you liked it or didn't like it.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Well, wait, but we could add that part because you think you know what it's about, but you don't. But yeah, I got
right.
you. Yeah,
no,
okay. No, let's keep it limited. Let's keep it limited. I like the idea that if you haven't seen the movie, you don't get an opinion.
Haven't seen it. Do I think I like it?
I really enjoyed that. I didn't see it.
Right. All right. You ready?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Dirty Dancing.
Didn't see it.
Did you like it?
It was. I generally don't like musicals, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Wasn't really a musical, but
and it wasn't a musical?
No, actually it wasn't.
Oh. There, I'm showing my ignorance right off the bat.
Well, no, that's okay, right? So you assumed it kind of was or whatever. And, And by the way, I mean all the list that I have, these are kind of iconical movies, right? So they're not. I'm just not going to throw out something like I don't know, Instinct. Did you ever see Instinct? Right. And so, anyway, ready?
All right.
The Blob.
I saw it, and I was kind of, I liked it for its kitschiness. I guess I saw it later rather than in the movie theaters right away, and that sort of oh my God, it's taking over the diner, was pretty cool in that it looked like strawberry jello or something. It was scary only because we decided it was scary. I don't know.
I saw parts like that. What funny thing is I live in the town where it was shot in the theater.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so we have Blobfest every year.
What do you do for Blobfest?
I don't do anything. I don't go.
No,
downtown.
I mean,
I don't go downtown at all.
What does one do for? I mean, what?
Everybody goes into the theater, right? And the theater is called Colonial Theater, which I saw Dr. John there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and then everybody runs out, and that's Blobfest. Yeah,
that's Blobfest.
There's part of the movie where everyone runs out screaming, or something like that, right? I didn't see the movie myself.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, right. Because it's filling up the place. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but yeah, so I did. Michelle and I saw Dr. John down at that theater, and we were able to get up front, and he gave us the stink eye.
Ooh,
that was
now,
great.
See, I saw Dr. John. No, never mind. I didn't see it, but I liked it.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Should we go on?
Yes, please.
Okay, Grease.
Didn't see it, but it's
that was a musical. Yeah,
iconic that I do know that it is a musical, and I wouldn't have liked it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Saw it, loved it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Well, I mean, we saw it in a theater where all the people were acting, and it was a lot of fun. You get wet, you get
but Tim Curry and Susan Sarandon. Oh my God.
Tim Curry is the shit.
He's the bomb.
He can just carry it. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that other movie? He was the best in. I think it was The Last Unicorn or something like that, where he played the devil guy, and he was. He's just really. He's just awesome.
He is awesome.
Anyway. Yeah. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Hamilton.
Didn't see it, but have seen parts of it, and I take it back about musicals.
Well, no. I love that. So you're not a musical guy, right? But
right.
Hamilton, that was fantastic.
Oh man, you're lucky you.
Yeah.
I would have loved you.
I did not see it in. I did not see it
in New York. Yeah.
Saw it in the movies.
Right.
True Lies.
Remind me what that's about.
Okay, this is funny because it's a Cameron film, right? And Cameron only puts out films once every 15 years or something like that, and it's always good. I'm better than good. But it was Arnold Schwarzenegger and oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't think of her name.
Susan Sarandon.
No. I can't think of her name right now, but it'll come to me.
Yeah.
But it was, it was all shot downtown.
Where they're both spies or something?
It was just he was a spy. Oh. Right? So he pretended he was like a computer thing, and Jim Belushi was in it. It was really good, right? It was kind of comedy, lots of action, right?
Okay.
Anyway, I didn't expect.
Is he hanging on a F-15 jet
at
some point?
Yes.
Okay, that's the scene that I've seen.
Right.
All right. Yeah. Okay, next.
Next. Deadpool.
You're not letting me talk.
Oh, there was another thing I wanted to mention.
Oh yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, did you notice that Biden does that? He does the Barry.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and he also talks down to his chest.
No. I fully expect him to go, no, but you gotta understand.
Here's one thing you must understand. I really did see the Benambulance chasing the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't believe there was a what do they call those animals? You're not letting me talk here.
Sheba was chasing right after.
Sheba, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
All over everybody's head, but that's okay.
Yeah. We'll get to that story. Deadpool.
So
with Ryan Reynolds.
I did see Deadpool, and I gotta say I'm very mixed about Deadpool.
Ah, okay.
I liked it.
Is it the Marvel thing?
I don't know. I'm not sure why I can't, because it doesn't frame itself exactly as purely adventure or purely sarcastic.
Right.
Either one. It's sort of both. Though, I gotta say, when he had the baby body.
Oh my God, that was hysterical.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yes.
But, so, in other words, it was confusing for me because is it stirring adventure or do you laugh at it?
Right.
I mean,
right.
And so I'm just kind of mixed.
Gotcha. Are you a Marvel fan? Do you like those Marvel movies? See, I'm not either.
But I was a Marvel comic guy. I was a Marvel head.
Oh, you were a Marvel comic guy, really?
Yeah, and so I loved the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and
interesting.
and Thor, and all of them.
Right.
But when you bring them to life, they lose that comic book quality.
The comic book quality, right?
Yeah,
right.
I don't know.
I was not a comic book guy. I did not grow up reading comic books until I found heavy metal.
Oh, yeah.
I loved heavy metal, and then fell in love with the art that came behind a lot of that, like Julie Bell and Franzetta, yeah. Not Franzetta. Frazetta, I think it is, right?
Yeah, Frank
Frazetta. Yeah. Oh my God, I just love that art. And
me too.
Anyway. Geez, I'm not even halfway through this thing.
Well, we don't digress or anything.
No, not at all. Where was I? Oh, Rambo. Kind of an iconic movie with Sylvester Stallone. Right? It was you drew first blood.
Adrian.
Right?
Different movie.
Right.
Yeah. So, saw it. Didn't care for it much.
Gotcha. I wasn't a big Rambo fan either. I did like First Blood, right? But it's it's a revenge thing. It's a you get mad at the cops and stuff like that. Oh, you're a big shit cop. Anyway, blah blah blah.
There's number one.
There's number one, right? Dances
I'm
with.
gonna say it. I can't stop me before I say it. Okay, go ahead. All right, movie.
Dances with Wolves.
All right. So I have an opinion about it. I did see it, and I liked the first 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
But then they decided to continue it with this stupid love story. And that just was, I don't know. It was sort of, it's sort of like they bolted on, oh, well, we're Hollywood. We have to have a love story involved, and it has to be this way. So Dances with Wolves, the whole, the idea, the sort of the Native American part of it, I really dug. After that, it's kind of, I don't know. So 3/4, yes, and 1/4, no.
Okay. 3/4, yes. 1/4, no. I'm actually going to split my list, and we're down to the last two.
Okay.
Because I'll have the rest of them for you next week.
Oh, good.
Okay. Aaron Brockovich.
Did not see it.
Really? Okay.
I know, and it's a good movie that I should see, but I did not see it.
Okay, yeah, Julia Roberts is fantastic in that. Anyway, and I know your answer to this one. Oh, brother, where art thou?
We thought you was a toad.
Best lines ever, right?
Do not seek the treasure.
George, some of your folding money's come unstowed.
I love that. The acting, the music. I mean,
oh my God, the music is phenomenal.
One of the sexiest songs is "Don't Leave Nothing But the Baby" or whatever that one where
ain't got nothing but the baby. Yeah. Oh, that was fantastic. Yeah. But the funny thing is most of that music came from, I don't necessarily want to say your area, but your mountains, right? Your Appalachia, right?
Oh, whoa! Back up 2 words. Think of latching a gate, so it's Appalachia.
Oh, Appalachia.
It's the Appalachian Trail. It's
gotcha. And that's
so because it's like being in the South and saying "yous guys."
Right.
No, you got it's knowing. So anyway, it's Appalachia, but yes, it came from this sort of area. But the Coen brothers actually, at least what I've heard, put together the music first and then wrote the script.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, it's my favorite of all time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorites of all time because of the music. It's because of the story in itself is literally the
Homerian epic.
Yes, the Homerian epic, right? Which is so just well done, just extremely well done.
It is extremely well done. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to leave it there.
Okay.
And in that way, I've got another list for you next week.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Because we're almost out of time.
Oh, no.
Right. This one went quick. Last one did, too.
They're going quick.
Thought it was pretty funny last week's. What'd you think?
I liked it. I liked it. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Oh, then most of this week's segment has been brought to you by Brain.
Brain, the thinking man's object.
Yeah, I love it. Something everyone needs.
Something we can't move without it.
Yeah.
I don't know if our listeners would know or care, but one of us comes up with the idea for what the show is brought to you by, and the other has to come up with the tagline, and that's why there's always that little bit of pause while we think of you
got to think quick.
Robots or dinosaurs?
Got to think quick.
Yeah, got to think quick.
I just honestly, Zen, I want to go on forever, but guess we're running out of time. Oh, wait. Hey, by the way, did you do any subject predicate stuff?
I did. Yeah.
Oh. Do you want to do maybe 2?
We'll do 2.
All right, let's do 2.
Okay, I have a subject.
Okay. And then I need a predicate. Okay, we're doing subject predicate, so one of us comes up with a subject, one comes up with a predicate. I don't have any music for this.
We mash them together. Ooh, yeah. What kind of music would you have for subject predicate?
Oh,
something literary.
No, it would be conjunction, junction. What's your function?
There you go.
Oh, but that might be a what do you call that?
Trademark.
Yeah, it might be a trademark.
Or copyright. Or not allowed.
Right.
Okay, subject.
Okay, go ahead.
Here we go. This is the sentence. An ugly animal trainer
sat on a log and fell over. I don't know.
No, that's good.
Should I pick the funniest one?
No, you should. No, you pick the one.
I'm picking in order. Yeah.
The game is actually played as made up on the spot.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Normally.
Oh, no, that wouldn't work. See, that wouldn't work because, then I could come up with something because knowing the subject.
No, because the object is then to say it quickly. You got to say it right after, which you did, but that's because you could read it. But you got to keep it in your mind, and then, the minute the person says the subject, you got to fill in that predicate. But let's go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll do that next time. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a predicate.
Yeah.
So I give you a subject.
Right.
A small pig in a clown costume
landed on a small planet. Well, isn't that interesting?
Isn't that?
And it's very appropriate that pig, whose show next month will be brought to you by, kept it small.
Yeah. Okay, I got a subject for you.
All right, and I have a predicate.
4 sailors on leave
performed a play about love. It involved a wall and a hole.
Or a barrel.
Or a barrel. Oh, that's funny. All right,
all
right.
Good.
Give me another subject.
Oh, you want another subject? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay, ready?
Okay. All right.
Bright checkered shoes.
Put a pillow over its own head. Now, here's the thing about subject predicate that we want to make sure both of us are aware of is that my original was put a pillow over his own head. You're allowed to change
gotcha.
gender and
Well, yeah,
thingness to match the
match.
subject, but you're not allowed to change anything else. Yeah. All right. Do you have another predicate?
I do.
Okay, so I have a subject.
Okay.
Several limp fingers
tasted delicious in a wine sauce.
Oh my God! I'm impressed.
Wow.
Okay. This has to be a regular.
Oh, definitely.
Episode.
Well, now, I mean, I have predicates written down, right?
Right.
I mean, is that okay?
That's okay for now. But but the thing is that it's like a car. You're traveling somewhere. So somebody says, "Oh, I think of I've got a subject," and then everybody's thinking. Okay, I have a predicate. And
I was thinking. Okay, I was thinking. We make up like 4 subjects, and then we make up 4 predicates, right? And then we combine them as. But that's okay. I like your idea. Let's do that.
Well, we'll
just make up subjects.
Yeah, we would just make up subjects or make up and at any point in time on the journey of our life down the road in Kansas, the straight road of life.
I'll get you and your little dog too.
You can say, "I've got a subject," and somebody has to then come up with a predicate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you.
You can't do your own predicate. That's just not allowed. But you can say, okay, I have a good predicate, and somebody has to think of a subject.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got that. Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right, Terry, this has been wonderful. I don't know how. I never know how it is until I listen to it.
I had to take the last one and kind of manipulate it a little bit to get it up there. However, what I didn't do was make everything a little louder. And,
okay.
I did later, but I already posted it. Anyway.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, and by the way, how do I get to the Apple or the other than RSS feed if I want to listen to it?
Oh, so you got Google Podcasts, right? And you got Apple Podcasts.
That down. Mm-hmm.
So you would have to go to Apple.
Okay.
And I think all these are also on Amazon Music. Yes, I know they are because I can get them on the Excedrin Excedrin.
Yes.
And you should be able to get to
Apple
them from
Music?
there.
Okay.
Yeah, Apple. Well, Apple Podcasts. Apple also has podcasts, right?
Oh, yes, and it's Apple Podcasts that are free. All
Yeah,
right.
so you
We
got
don't
Apple
need,
Apple
I guess we
Podcasts.
don't need to discuss this online, but yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, we should tell our fans. Oh no, wait,
Well-
they're already listening.
That's that's exactly what I did. I was going to say, but you really should mention how we can listen to. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to leave you a little joke.
Okay. It's funny already.
Right, 4 men walk into a bar.
Okay.
One of them looks at the bartender and says, "I know this guy."
Oh.
One of the other guys says, "How do you know him?" He looks down and says, "And then a dick pop out."
Wait, I know that guy.
I know that guy. Yeah, I like the Lexus.
As always, Terry, it's been absolutely lovely talking to you.
Awesome, man. It's good to talk to you, and we will
Yeah.
see you next week.
Next week, if not before.
And then a dick pop out.
And then he dick pop out.